Hello, everybody.
Hello, welcome to Family Ringside Wrestling Breakdown.
You got it this time.
That's right,
Woo!
episode 4. That's Taylor. I'm Brett.
Hello.
We have had a busy morning this morning. Not really wrestling related, but we've been kicking around relocating the homestead. So
Well,
we've
you
been,
guys have. I stayed home
well,
while
I
I stayed
that's
there.
not new. You always stay home. I mean, let's be
Not
honest.
all the time.
Most of the
I'm
time.
not always a hermit.
How often do you leave the house other than work?
I don't know. I feel like I've been going out every other weekend.
Twice a month?
I feel like it's more than that.
Walmart
Also,
pick Walmart grocery pickup doesn't
no,
count.
I'm literally going out next weekend. Twice.
That's true. Once is by yourself though.
Once is by my, doesn't matter, okay? I'm still going somewhere.
You're gonna be with your peeps.
I'm gonna be with my peeps at AEW. Yeah, I'm gonna.
That's right.
I don't know if Christian's gonna be there, but
That's all right. So, episode 4, we're gonna talk all things AEW today.
Mhm.
Episode 3, we covered off what WWE had going on.
5 shows,
Too much.
a lot.
It's overkill. Too much. I feel like they say they're not competing with AEW, the more they compete with AEW. So they're definitely keeping an eye on
What they do.
exactly. So I think we had three nights of AEW. Started off with a Dynamite, I believe, on the
Yes.
28th. Opens up John Moxley.
And this has been a surprise. Moxley has been gone since June. He lost the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, which is New Japan's,
Mhm.
big title. And was gone. I think because he was supposed to have vacation, and then once all the Brawl Out stuff kind of happened,
Mhm.
like he was like, "It's okay. I'll just stay and work."
Yeah.
Basically. So he comes back. Um, he cuts a promo. First calls out Darby Allin. I don't know where that's gonna go. I'm a little scared about where that's gonna go because I feel like him and Darby would do some crazy stuff.
Violence. That's where that's
A lot of
going.
blood.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe some fake glass. Sorry.
oh no,
Sorry.
real glass. Go
Sorry.
cry me a river.
That was a bad joke. Bad joke.
I
Can we talk real quick about Tony Schiavone?
love Tony Schiavone.
I've been around forever. God, it was WCW before it was WCW's NWA, Georgia recording Saturday mornings against AWA. Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen always on there. Tony,
And now,
God, you got to do something about your hair.
what's wrong with Tony's hair?
Watch, I can't. It's bad.
Ugh, okay.
It's bad. And then who? Anyway, I don't need to get off on a Tony Schiavone rant. So, did Moxley call out anybody else? Was it just Darby?
He just called
What did he
out
talk about?
Darby. Basically, he talked about how he hadn't been around for a bit.
Mhm.
And then he, before leaving the ring, took the microphone from Shivani and told him that it wasn't their company anymore.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
I don't know what that means. Everybody was speculating that Shane McMahon's going to show up at some point
I mean,
because
he was in Tony Khan's office. There's
Shane
pictures of it.
Shane McMahon and Tony had that but I don't think it would be because Shane bought AEW. I think it would just bring him in and I don't know.
Well, look, we know the Khans have
They have money.
a ridiculous amount of money. So they're never going to sell because they get in financial trouble.
No, they like have what, a football team too? They have the
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jacksonville. Obviously, AEW, they have a bunch of other stuff. Like, yeah, they don't have
Whew,
to
excuse
worry
me.
about not having money.
Yeah, so we jump from there. Everybody kind of wondering what's happening. The first match comes up.
It's
Tomohiro,
Tomohiro
that was close. Tomohiro against Hangman,
Ishii versus Hangman. The
your
winner
guy.
is my guy, Hangman,
Well, one of
but
them anyway. One of your
one of
guys.
them. The other one's out right now.
Oh, Swerve. Come on,
Okay, but
man.
listen, you don't understand how excited I am for this match, okay? They have been like building up this feud for
Hmm.
months since like last November, October,
Yeah,
November.
but what's it for?
Basically,
Where's
okay.
where's the payoff? There's like it's not for a belt because they put it on that no talent goat that who knows when he's going to be around. He's off saving the world and planting some,
Some trees.
some trees and some composting yard patches in his backyard so he can do his part to save the world. I don't like Daniel, whatever the hell his name is. Daniel Brian
Brian
Danielson.
Danielson.
Brian, go home and stay there. Or let's just leave it at that. Go compost somewhere.
So basically, Swerve is trying to, push the agenda of, well,
Hmm.
you're the reason why I lost it all in. I want a match it all out. But now they're gonna be in a steel cage.
Okay.
So, and steel cage matches in AEW are different than steel cage matches in
I know what the
WWE.
it's like a chain link fence. It's not like big bars, right?
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying, it's not you can get out of the ring and that's how you win.
That's not how this
You
works.
win by pinning or submitting whoever. It's not you can climb out and that's how you win the match.
Well, let's just say this. Somebody's going to die
I don't know
because
who
I've
it's gonna be.
they were stapling things to each other in one of these
Oh yeah,
matches that I saw,
you saw the Texas Death
like
Match.
it's like to their mouth or to their lip. They had a paper staple. Or, I can't remember what the hell it was. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely
I'm
ridiculous.
excited to see that match. You don't understand.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm
Yeah.
ready. I'm ready.
Jamie Hayter versus Harley Cameron. Jamie Hayter wins. Jamie goes after Soraya.
Yes. Because Soraya and Tony Storm and Ruby Soho, when they were together as the Outcasts,
Ruby Soho. Yes. Ruby Soho can wrestle. I'll give her that. She's
she,
not she's not that what the hell is her name? Sarah.
Sarah Logan,
Oh God.
Valhalla.
Yeah, whatever. Like Walrus Bone Woman or whatever in the
Well,
hell.
Ruby's gonna be out for a while, so
She's hurt all the time.
she's not hurt. She's having a baby.
Well, okay, well,
So, but yeah, basically Jamie is going after who injured her. So she's going after Soraya first. I'm guessing that's a match they're gonna announce for All Out. I'm not sure yet. Um, I guess I'll find out on Wednesday.
and we had Willow Nightingale versus Chris Stratlander.
Chris
Is set to
Statlander.
be a
Chicago
Chicago
Street
Street Fight.
Fight.
So is that just like a hardcore match or a
Mm-hmm.
backstage? You basically can do whatever you want.
Yep.
Falls count anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. So who's getting involved in that? They always do.
Probably Stokely.
I say those matches always end up with somebody getting involved.
Stokely's probably going to get involved and then get his ass kicked by Willow. So
I mean,
uh,
might as well.
originally this match was supposed to be for the title that Willow has, which is the CMLL Women's World Championship, but CMLL wouldn't sanction this match for the title, so it's just them now just beating the hell out of each other.
Perfect. All for your low ticket price of whatever you
I know
paid.
I spent like $50.
As long as
So
you're not ringside. If you're at ringside,
no.
that's worse than a WWE event, isn't it?
They're bad.
Yeah, it's expensive. So we go to now the show picks up. The MJF promo. MJF comes out, calls out Will Ospreay
And Daniel
and
Garcia.
Daniel Garcia. Of course, Garcia attacks him from behind. Ospreay's nowhere to be found in this because he's hiding.
No,
Because he's afraid of MJF.
he already has a match for All Out.
That's fine. He's still hiding because he's scared.
I don't
That's what I
know
think.
if that's what you want to think.
He's scared of the MJF flannel
Oh, the
scarf or
Burberry
whatever in
scarf.
the hell it is. Yeah. Oh, MJF, he's got to win this match. We got to get him on track to get the belt. He's got to be the AEW.
He just had the longest reigning
That's perfect. Perfect.
championship
It's fine.
title reign in history.
It's fine. We got to get the ring back in action.
Oh, the ring is gone.
No, it can't be.
No, it really is gone. Someone stole it. while they were in London.
Like for real?
For real, stolen.
Not an angle. Someone stole
No,
the ring.
it is gone. They had to have Daniel Garcia come out in this promo and say that he's the one that stole the ring from MJF and pawned it off
So we
because it's
had
just gone.
they'll use that as an angle somewhere.
Yeah.
Mariah May comes out. I actually think I watched this part.
I think
Um,
you saw everything from Mariah May until the end of the show.
I don't remember most Mercedes All In
She might have
celebration,
been
but
right before that.
so Mariah May came out, started talking. I think she had a black robe or something on, and
Yeah.
was talking about how the people don't deserve to see her and blah blah blah, and all the people in the arena are ugly. The standard heel stuff. Kind of a throwback to the ravishing Rick Rude days, where he'd come out and just completely talk shit about everybody and
And then just leave.
get stuff thrown at him and all that good stuff. Um, Tony Schiavone, that's where I noticed the hair, because Tony Schiavone was doing that,
He was doing the
and
interview.
he would his it's I don't it's like the side of his hair needs to be layered or whatever, because it's just
Something.
like hanging down here.
Oh, I know what you're talking about
I'm like,
now. I understand.
I mean, a solid one of the best guys, interview guys that I think wrestling's seen. Tony Schiavone's really good, but
hmm
he's got to do something about that. It's just brutal. I mean, here I am sitting here looking like a Grizzly Adams white old man, but I still think I look better than Tony Schiavone.
Tony Schiavone.
All right. So we go through that. Mercedes, your girl again,
So
comes out.
Mercedes, hers was a backstage thing.
Yep.
She also had a match Friday night, defending her New Japan Strong Women's Championship at was New Japan Capital Collision. We can talk about that when we get into the Friday stuff.
Okay.
But she's talking about, like how she beat Britt Baker. She beat this tag team called Private Party shows up. One of them's trying to flirt with her, and then in walks Okada. My big thing is I've wanted Mercedes since she joined AEW to be part of the elite. So
Yep.
Okada showing up during this is like giving me hope that the Young Bucks are going to show up and be like, "Hey,
You
I
never
joined
know.
the
You
elite."
never know what might happen. They definitely could.
Yes,
We
her
had
character
the
would fit.
I think so. I think so. We had the learning tree and Roderick Strong versus a conglomeration and Hook.
Do you know who's
Conglomeration and Hook
do you
pick
know
up a
who's
W.
in the conglomeration, Dad?
I don't.
Orange Cassidy.
Is this where it happens? I mean,
He
we're
also
early.
had he also had a match on Saturday. So if you want to talk about it on the Saturday stuff.
I, I can tell by the look on my face.
He does not like Orange Cassidy. I don't know why. I don't know what Orange Cassidy
Give
did to
me a
you.
break. The guy runs around the ring with his hands in his pockets, kicking people. Come on, man. Really? Really? Does he? The one match I watched, he never took his sunglasses off either.
I don't remember that match.
He had those big sunglasses on, his hand stuffed down his pants while he was in the ring with. Uh, I can't stand him. I it's the dumbest angle. Whoever's writing, whoever came up with the idea, hey, let's have this guy wrestle, but can't use his hands.
Well,
Who
he
was
does use his hands.
tell him to keep
It's not like his hands are in his pockets all the time. You've only
90?
seen that one Orange Cassidy match where
Every match I've watched,
he
he never takes his
there is
hands out of
like
his
three or
pockets.
four matches that I just saw where he doesn't have his hands in his
Well,
pockets.
how come every time I turn the TV on, he never takes his hands out of
I
his
don't know, maybe
pockets?
he just knows that you're watching and he knows that you hate
Oh yeah. Well,
it.
if he knows I'm watching and he keeps his hands in his pockets, I'm a little more concerned. Anyways, freaking Hook attacked by Undisputed Kingdom.
Roderick Strong setting his sights on the FTW Championship. Figured out what that was, by the way. Do you remember the
Okay.
hardcore title?
Yeah.
It's basically the hardcore title.
Not a big fan of hardcore title. I didn't like it back in the day.
Yeah, but that's basically what the FTW championship is. Because every match that
So,
it's defended in is like an Extreme Rules match.
what's the infatuation with Undisputed? The Undisputed Era, the Undisputed Kingdom. What's next? The Undisputed Hands in Your Pockets?
No, they did have the Undisputed Elite at one point, but we don't
See
talk
what?
about that.
Yeah, come on.
Because Adam Cole's involved in it. I don't, he should be back at some point. I don't know when though. But he's training at least, so that's good.
Well, maybe he can go back and do another interview with oh Christ, what's that guy's name? Where he
Oh,
got in a
Pat McAfee, where he was
yeah. Do
like,
you think that was real or do you think that was a work?
I think it was a word.
Pat yells, "No, you! What the hell's wrong with that guy?" I love Pat McAfee. I love him. I think he had his shirt off on the college football
Was
set,
he was probably drunk.
dancing around next to Nick Saban. I don't know if you know who Nick Saban is.
Mm,
Probably one of the most successful college football coaches ever. Was coach of Alabama. They won the national championships, and Saban looks so disgusted. Pat
oh
McAfee's
Lord.
dancing around, singing. Saban looked like I think it was the first or second show. He looked like he just wanted to quit. I did see the next part: Moxley and Marina attacking basically everybody
Backstage.
backstage, and we were all trying to figure
Figure
out,
out who this girl was,
yeah,
and then
who
they're like,
she
"Oh, it's
was.
Marina Shafir," and I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
exactly.
okay."
And then we had the main event: Ricochet versus
My
one of your
other guy,
favorites, Kyle
Kyle
Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Ricochet gets a W. Mr. Osprey shows up after the match, and he gets attacked.
His opponent
It's
for All Out. Sorry, I don't know why I put All In there.
yeah. So
Pack.
and then we get the Billy Goat Man himself.
Hey, but we got something good out of this, even though everybody
Oh,
hates
that is
it.
true. That is true. So I've almost forgot about that. He's standing in the middle of the ring. I'm not going away yet. I'm gonna wrestle as long as I can. Doing
I'm
his
gonna be
big
a fighting
speech.
champion, calling out anybody
And
in the
then
locker room. And I'm
and
sitting on the couch and my mouth drops because I'm like, no.
I didn't know who it was at
All I
first, right?
saw was the
Because
TNT championship, and it took me a second, and I was
yeah,
like, they're really gonna run Jack Perry versus Bryan Danielson in Chicago, like almost a
perfect.
year to the date
Perfect. Why do you think they're doing
after
it?
that CM, because he's gonna get a bunch of heat for it.
Oh my God, he might get attacked.
Could you
It's
imagine if they, I
if
don't,
they
this
put
is
the
not
belt
gonna
on him
happen, if they put the belt on Jack Perry in Chicago,
and
the crowd,
he wins with a GTS.
oh, I need him to use it.
That
I
would
know
be
he did the last time they were there.
it would be so great.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie though, I miss the Jungle
Jungle
Boy
Boy.
entrance theme. I'm
That's
a Jack Perry guy,
the
but
last time I saw, and only time that I've seen Jack Perry, he was Jungle Boy. And I remember sending you the match graphic before Rampage, and you were like, "Yes, Jungle
yes.
Boy."
So it'll be interesting to see
How that
because
plays
Jack
out.
Perry actually blindsided him and did the whole standing there holding up the belts when the as the show was going off, if I remember
The
correctly.
crowd was booing him so hard.
Oh yeah, they hate
It
him,
was
but
great. It was awesome.
it's perfect. So all right, we'll jump ahead to Rampage. God damn Jeff Jarrett. He's 86 years old,
86. It's not that
running
old.
around with fake guitars and
Oh, hey, look, the Undisputed Kingdom was in this match.
yeah, something's on this undisputed guitar face, I guess. I don't know. So Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal, of course, with Karen Jarrett and
Sanjay
Sanjay Dutt,
Dutt
yeah, against Private Party.
and the Undisputed Kingdom.
Yeah, and of course Jeff Jarrett wins because
He's Jeff Jarrett.
JEFF JARRETT. Woo! If you know, you know. That's good old Jeff Jarrett.
All right. Mina Shirakawa
If you say so.
defeats, that's her name,
I get it, yeah.
defeats Misa Kate, who is a local indie talent from the area because they were in
Mhm.
Champaign.
That's right.
So, like what was it? I was watching one of the segments and Sky Blue's cousin showed up in it that we
So
saw at Warrior.
where's Heather Reckless at?
I don't. She may have worked. She's worked a couple AEW shows. She worked like
She
Ring of
can.
Honor tapings and stuff like that.
I thought she was pretty good.
Yeah,
I really did. I thought she was good. Um, God, these next guys
the grizzled
don't know
young
anything
veterans.
about them, but
From the promo, I sat there and I was like, "Ooh."
yeah, I just don't.
Even mom was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, they defeated the Outrunners. Uh,
Nyla Rose. She was the second ever AEW Women's World Champion. Defeats, I'm guessing that's Amina
I don't,
Belmont.
I don't
I
know.
don't
You
know who
wrote it.
that is. I'm guessing another local indie talent
Let's
from
see.
the
You
area.
wrote it. Don't ask me.
I
I don't
just
know who
looked
it
at
is either.
I just looked at I know who Nyla Rose is.
But again, they're on
But
TV, right? Which
yes.
is that's good for them. Even in the we talked about this, I think, in the first AEW episode. I really like the fact that they put some of these folks on television. They may never be the main event draw, but they work just as hard as anybody else does, and
Hmm.
it's good to see them. Even if they get on there and get squashed, right? They've made it to television where
Exactly. And then
it's a
Tony
big deal.
Khan is notorious for bringing back like indie talent as well.
Yep.
And he will send his talent to work indie shows. That's how they improve. Still work the Still work indie shows. This last match, the main
Mm-hmm.
event, Konosuke Takeshita has been gone for a few months now. He has been working the G1 tournament in New
Okay.
Japan. So he made his in-ring return to AEW Friday night, defeats Lio Rush, Commander, and the Beast Mortos. I don't know who he pinned, but
Hopefully Leo Rush.
it was probably Lio Rush.
And he smothered him with his armpit over his nose to make Leo Rush suffer. Not a Leo Rush guy.
No, but you can't say that Takeshita was a lot
Oh,
of fun to
Takesha's
watch.
he's a big dude too.
Do you
Like if
remember
I'm
when,
thinking of the same guy, he's
yes,
actually a
the
pretty good
one that
sized guy.
Warhorse freaking like flung over those chairs and he landed
Didn't he
right in
come
front
like
of
right
us?
it landed on my foot just about?
Basically, we were like, hello.
Warhorse. There's a
He's at a
guy
heel
that looks like
now.
he's trying to be straight out of the 80s from like the Rock and Roll Express era.
Yeah, he's a heel now. He doesn't do all the makeup anymore. It's
Really?
like, yeah, he's changed his gimmick up since. Okay,
Oh,
so also Friday night, New
yes.
Japan Pro Wrestling has a pay-per-view in DC called New Japan Capital Collision. Mercedes is the main event for
So that's
for this
Friday night.
show.
That's this
Fri
Friday night?
No, that was this last
Last
Friday.
that's last
Yes.
Friday. Okay.
This past Friday night. She's the main event for this show. Um she wrestles a girl from Stardom. Her name is Momo Watanabe. I want to say her last name is.
There you
I
go.
think that's how you say her last name.
Well, if not,
Um
someone's going to tell you about it. I promise you that.
I'm pretty sure it's Momo Watanabe. But great match. Mercedes had been out of a New Japan ring for over, I think it was, she broke her ankle last year, last May. So it had been over a year since she had her match there, and it was for the title that she defended.
Okay.
Great match. Mercedes basically had a promo afterwards where she was like, I'll face anybody for this title. I'll face anyone for my TBS championship. You know where to find me. Great match though. I 10 out of 10 would recommend watching it if you haven't.
Well, yeah, just is it do they record that or is it always live so it's on at like 3 in the morning?
So this one wasn't
Or was it in the
this
States?
one was in the States. So
Oh, that's
it
right. You said Washington,
yeah,
D.C.
Washington
That's right.
DC.
Hey, so we got Collision. Orange Cassidy. Kyle O'Reilly and Hologram defeat the
The
Beast
Beast
Mortos,
Mortos,
Lee
Lee
Moriarty or whatever,
Moriarty.
and Johnny TV.
You know
Who
who
the hell is Johnny TV?
John Morrison.
Oh yeah, perfect. Yo yo yo. It's good to see he's still around. I didn't realize he
He
was still around.
actually debuted at the first ever Dynamite I went to. He showed up on not Collision, on Rampage. Are you looking at the name of Yes, that is their name now.
Okay.
That's exactly what their name was.
Match two. Go ahead.
The Bang Bang Gang. Juice Robinson, Austin, and Colton Gunn defeat the premier athletes Tony Nese, Arya Davari, and Josh Woods.
Davari got bang bang ganged. It's better
Yeah,
than
I
calling
don't.
themselves the gang bang gang, I guess. I don't know.
True.
That's still kind of weird.
The Undisputed Kingdom is just all over these shows.
I know.
Like match three. Boo! FTR! Boo!
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Boo! Defeat the
I,
Undisputed Kingdom.
they're on everything.
Oh my God, they're just everywhere. They're also on Ring of Honor too, so
So
like
the grizzled young vets show up again.
and beat up
FTR.
FTR.
Yeah. Action and who's Action Andretti?
He's well, he's not in Top Flight, but
Is that his
he's
real name?
no, that's his wrestling name.
Okay. Not
Action and
Action. Is his
I
last name
don't know if
Andretti
his
or
last
no?
name's actually Andretti or not, but
Leo Rush and Top Flight with 800 people. It looks like there must have been about 65 people ringside. Defeated the Outrunners and the Iron Savages.
I don't know who the Iron Savages are, but
Well,
I do
they
know who
lost.
I do know who the Outrunners are. Again, match five. One of my personal favorites, Kyle Fletcher defeats
Yes.
Tomohiro Ishii.
Man, they pack a lot of matches. That's one thing about AEW. WWE,
They do a lot more of
you get a
the
match, you get a lot of backstage, you get a lot of talking. Not as I mean, AEW's got a ton of matches. Almost as many matches as they have false finishes per match.
oh my God.
Sometimes it's too much.
Yeah.
So we go into a interview
Backstage
with
interview
yeah,
with Lexi Nair. She's interviewing Pac. Pac, Wheeler Yuta, and Claudio versus Orange Cassidy,
again.
Kyle O'Reilly, and Will Ospreay is announced for this Wednesday. Because Pac said that Will Ospreay is scared of him and he needs backup to fight him,
Be
basically.
interesting there. Anything that Will Ospreay, I feel like he didn't come here for a while. Is that the guy that was like
He was
they
in
wanted him, and
and
then
he
he
was in
finally
New
showed up?
Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. Buddy Matthews defeats
Commander.
Commander. Buddy Matthews. So the house won.
The house did win.
Always does. It's like I told you.
Post
Always.
match though, we get Mason Mansoor
Yep.
challenge Buddy Matthews and Brody King to a tag match next week on next week's Collision. So this Friday.
The one you'll be at.
The one I will be at.
So maybe the house will win again.
I hope the house wins. I've never seen the House of Black, so I'm excited.
Nyla Rose package. She's going to take on Mariah May
On Wednesday
Wednesday for
for
the women's
the
title. Any
women's
chance
title. No, they'll keep that title on Mariah for a while. She just won it.
main event? The
Winner
winner challenges
challenges
Mercedes
Mercedes
Monet.
Monet at All Out. You don't know how excited I am to be a part of the CEO chants.
I'm sure. Actually, I do.
CEO, CEO.
You're forgetting I sat next to you at the Royal
Oh
Rumble,
my God, yeah.
and those poor guys in front of us left before the card was even over because you and Cheyenne didn't stop screaming for everybody.
It was exciting.
Yeah, Rick Boogs had me on my feet.
Well, no, this was during the women's match, Dad.
Rick Boogs.
So the
Good
winner of
Lord.
this match was Hikaru Shida, defeating Queen Amanata, Serena Deeb, and Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa needs to be back on top.
I hope that she'll get back to having that title, like a title reign soon. I think she will. Right now, I think they're just trying to, they have so many people on that roster. Like
Thunder Rosa was over in Warrior when she was at Warrior
Mhm.
Wrestling. I
Yeah,
mean, I think she wrestled Kylie Ray
it
when we
was
were
Kylie
there.
Ray. Yeah.
Cheyenne was going crazy, and there was this little this little girl, probably I don't know, 5, 6 years, maybe 7 years old, in front of us. That's the one where it stormed so bad
That they were
they moved
inside.
it into the gym, and Cheyenne, there's I don't know, there's a third of the crowd chanting "Let's go, Kylie."
Everyone else
And
was
the rest of them are
Thunder
chanting
Rosa.
Thunder Rosa, and this girl's standing in front of Cheyenne on a chair, turning around, Thunder Rosa, like she wants to attack her. I was dying laughing. It was so funny.
I'm
So,
excited for the Sheeta versus Mercedes match.
yep,
Ivan was asking me because the first couple times that he's gone with
yep.
Sheeta has been there and he loves Sheeta. So he's like, is Sheeta gonna be there? Is Sheeta gonna be on the card? And I'm like, I don't know. So after she won the match, I sent the picture of the match graphic to him and I'm like, guess who we get to see on
Oh, I bet he's
Saturday?
happy.
He was
Yeah.
like, yes,
So let's talk
Sheeta.
about that. We got a handful of minutes left this week. Obviously, we've got the standard WWE shows that are happening Monday,
Monday, Tuesday, Friday,
Tuesday, Friday. We've got AEW that's
Wednes
Tuesday, or it's
Wednesday,
Wednesday, Friday,
Friday,
Saturday.
Saturday.
And you, Taylor, will be live.
At two of those shows. I will
That's
be
right.
at Collision and I will be at AEW All Out.
So hopefully on our channels this week, we'll have some entrance videos. We'll have, if you get there early, we'll maybe have some outside video of trying, if wrestlers coming in. I don't know what that looks like it
I'm not
now.
sure what that arena looks like. I know
That
a
would
lot
be
of
pretty
them stop.
cool.
I'm really hoping I can try to catch Jack Perry.
Oh, dude,
Um,
that would be cool. Maybe we can get a
everyone
shout out for the show, right?
everyone has said that Jack Perry is one of the coolest people ever. So
Well, that would be
he,
pretty cool for him to give the Family Ringside Wrestling Breakdown a
it
shout out.
would.
Also, now keep me honest. Is
Mhm.
there something going on at main event
Oh,
this
yes.
weekend?
So to anyone, I don't know if anybody listening to this is a member of AEW Heels, there is a meetup after Collision and Rampage, Friday night at main event for members of that show. You just, or of that group, you just have to show like proof of your membership, which
Yep.
I have it on my phone. So that's
Perfect.
why I'm
Who's
going
going to be
Friday
there?
night. As of right now, I don't know anyone wrestler wise that might show up, but like Aubrey Edwards, who's a ref, is gonna be there.
Oh, yep.
Um, Brody Lee's wife, Amanda, will probably be there. And just a lot of people from the
So
AEW Heels
from the show that'll
community.
come over.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, perfect. Good time to everybody to get together, talk about what they like, what they don't like, and just have a good time. The main event's a pretty cool place. I've been there. Um,
It's in a nice area too, so it's not
it
like
is. That's the thing about now. I think it's Hoffman Estates, right?
yes,
That place is just off the interstate. It's not like going.
to
I know
all
I could
state.
catch some heat for this. It's not like going to downtown Chicago for one of these cars. You don't, I mean, I'm not going to tell you, you got to watch your surroundings anywhere, but Hoffman Estates is really a nice area. So you ought to have a good time. So we
It'll be
got
my
about,
a collision will be my first show by myself. I've never actually gone to one on my own, so this will be fun.
oh,
Mm-mm.
you'll have a good time. Look, if you're a wrestling fan, you're never by yourself at one of those
There's
shows.
always someone there.
It's a family. The person you sit next to, it'll be, as long as you're not a drunken idiot, it'll be like you've known them forever. So
Exactly.
it's a cool thing. So yeah, we got like 3 minutes left here. We appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yes.
Check us out on TikTok,
TikTok,
Instagram.
Instagram. I don't have a Twitter yet, but I'm
What
working on
what
it.
are we waiting for?
I'm working on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you're working slow. Check out our favorite, well, Taylor's favorite
The Young Bucks.
AEW action figures, collectibles.
By
We've got
Jazzwares.
Nick and
Matt
Matt
Jackson.
Jackson. I'm not real sure what's going on in front of their faces on this.
Oh, it's their
Kind of looks like one of
headbands.
those. I don't know. See, check them out. It looks like they've got some like bondage headgear with, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, we appreciate you listening. Let me put these guys back over here. And we will be back with you next Monday for, we'll try to get both episodes out Monday. WWE, AEW, excited to see what Taylor brings back from the AEW live events this week. And yeah, I think it'll be a good time.
It will.
All right. That's it for now.
All
We'll catch you next
right.
time. As
Yep.
always, that's Taylor. I'm Brett. Have a good week.
Bye.
See ya.